everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do an unboxing, swatches, and first impressions of the new Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity eyeshadow palette. It was released on September 25th for early access, $78 at Pat McGrath's website. It has 18 shades, 12 from the Star Wars collection. I'm not into Star Wars, so I didn't pick those up, but the people who did buy those limited edition palettes are pretty upset because they invested a lot of money into it. But because of the fiasco of people who weren't able to get it, I think that's why she re-released these shades with 6 new shades. So without further ado, because there are videos out on this, I highly recommend Kinky Sweat. Alicia's videos are just the best overall. But I just want to do a true first impressions of my own. So let's just get on with it. These boxes are always hard to open. So there's Pat McGrath Labs, nicely, safely packaged. Invoice. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, that's how a palette should be shipped, with protection. So you know that you're not going to get it. I thought the price was wrong when I saw $78 because you know her motherships are $125 or $129 now. But anyways, this has got cardboard packaging and it's more travel friendly, doesn't weigh as much. So I was really excited to get it. Such a deal for Pat McGrath eyeshadows. Right now they have the Sephora, actually the Friends and Family sale just started, and you have to know somebody to get this 20% off coupon. This palette is available at Sephora right now. I just went into Sephora not knowing the sale was going on, and I told the associate that I was waiting for the annual holiday event, and she gave me this coupon. So I haven't used it yet. I don't know what I'm going to buy. But then also yesterday in the mail, I got my Sephora Rouge holiday bonus event, and that's going to be starting as well at the end of October, running to November 9th. Shorter days and shorter time period to buy, but this palette is available at Sephora right now, but I wanted it immediately, so I purchased it from the Pat McGrath website. So here it is with the pink packaging with the eye and the Pat McGrath, the gold, as she always, okay, so this just opens and slides. Okay, the shade names on the back. And it's still a pretty good size. Let's see. Oh, wow. Of course, your mirror, and here's all your shades. So I'm just going to swatch them. Now, these ones on your ends are your Star Wars shades, and then your 6 in the middle are your new shades. So I'm just going to swatch it. I'm going to start with the middle because that's your new ones, and again your shade names on the back. So let's just do that. So let's see, Major Mahogany and Lunar Champagne. So you can see the sparkle there. Major Mahogany, nice matte. Lunar Champagne. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then right underneath, Future Shot Megabyte. And Megabyte was the shade that I was really interested in because it's similar to Gigabyte, being kind of a green gold. So really pretty. And if you stick around at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and do a look. Let me just go over that. There you go. Very nice. Then the last two, Venusian, Orchid, the matte, and then Dragonfly, the Duochrome. Venusian Orchid. So that's really pretty. The Venusian Orchid is one of the few mattes in the palette. So now let's do the Star Wars shades. Saturnalia and Bronze Nebula. Real metallics there. Saturnalia and Bronze Nebula. Very pretty. I just think for Pat McGrath, it's just such a bargain. Venomous Void and Odyssey. Venomous Void being one of your few mattes. And Odyssey, a really pretty kind of purple. So there's Venomous Void. And Odyssey. That's really pretty. This palette, this is the only holiday release I was interested in. I'm just not wowed. That's the thing, I've got 2 Sephora 20% off coupons and I don't want anything. Can anybody relate? I mean, it's just like everything has been done and is boring and not into it this year at all. And I'm doing so well at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Okay, so your bottom 2 shades, you have Cosmic and Smoked Amethyst, which I love that Smoked Amethyst. It is just a black and plum. Cosmic looks really, woo, and it is. Cosmic and Smoked Amethyst. There you go. Really pretty. And then if I've got room here, let's do the other Star Wars shades. We have Gold Standard and Violet Void, which Gold Standard I believe is in 2 other palettes. And Pat loves her gold. Oh my goodness. Woo! Look at that. That does look like what's his name? That character. That is gold now. Okay. And Violet Void. That's gorgeous. I love that. Maybe I'll do something with that Violet Void, and that Smoked Amethyst is really pretty. Wow, I'm really loving this palette. So pretty. I need some more arm here. Okay, so the next 2 shades. So if you like metallics, this is a palette for you. So we have Electron, and then we have Bronze. An Electron is one of these duochrome, you know, red kind of, you know, the shifty shade that everybody's got. There's Electron. That's real pretty. And then your Bronze. That's real pretty too. And then your last 2 on the bottom. Corruption and then Galactic Gold. Corruption is a real pretty kind of, in the pan, kind of a berry colored. Ooh. Again, Corruption and Galactic Gold. The Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette. And if you're looking to try Pat McGrath, I highly recommend it. Or you can go over to Sephora, where she's got her tiny 5-pan, 6-pan palettes on sale for $14 a piece. You can pick up one or both for $28. So if you're just wanting to get some Pat McGrath shadow, these are going to be your two least expensive options. So that's it for the swatches. I'm just going to do a look really quick because I've been waiting to get this on my eyes, but it's just such a deal. I can't make up my mind. Do I want to do a green gold or do I want to do a purple? Well, I really want to use Megabyte, so I'm going to do that. And only using the shades in this palette, what can I use for a transition? Because you've only got the Venusian Orchid, and then you've got the Mahogany, and then you've got, what is this, the Violet Void, Venomous Void. So, I mean, you could do an all shimmer. I'm gonna use this, the Lunar Champagne, and I'm just gonna do this all over the eye for a transition. We don't have a kind of a buff colored transition, so that's the lightest, even though it's sparkly. Oh wow, that's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take that into the inner corner. They feel like her other shadows. They do seem a little sheer, you know, where I had to do my swatches a little bit, but that's good. You can build it up. Sometimes too much pigment you can easily overdo, and then you're trying to fix things where it's a whole lot easier to build things. But this has got some, this is a really nice, the champagne's really nice. I do like this color very much. So I am getting some glitter fallout, as you will. So I do recommend doing your eyes and then your makeup, but I always do my makeup and then just try to sweep it up and deal with it. Lunar Champagne, and you can see where I've got some like kind of crumbly there in the pan. So let's see, what can I use to deepen the crease? I'm going to go in to the Mahogany. I'm just using my Wayne Goss and Sonia G brushes, just random ones that were clean. So, that's real pretty. It is kind of a reddish brown. I think I'll Pat McGrath has quickly become my favorite brand of eyeshadow, even over Natasha Denona. Well, I still love my Viseart more, I guess, but I have been collecting the Mothership palettes by Pat McGrath. I need to do a Pat McGrath video because I think I've got all except for the Divine Rose. I've got Divine Rose too, but I don't have the original Divine Rose. And the Pat McGrath, it's like no matter what you do, it's gonna be really, really pretty and very, very unusual. It's not like eyeshadow looks that you've see all the time. I've got my little fan brush from Real Techniques that I love to brush away. I want to really use Megabyte. This was the shade that I really wanted for this palette, so I'm just going to do that on my finger and press it in that I'm just really into olive green right now. Oh wow. That's what I'm talking about. And again, for the definitive word on all things Pat McGrath and the most in-depth reviews you could get in general, I highly recommend Kinky Sweat's channel. Alicia is just wonderful, and she's my favorite YouTuber for Pat McGrath. I just wanted to get my hands in it and do something real quick with this color. Talk to y'all for a minute. I'm kind of bummed out this week because of the death of Eddie Van Halen. I don't know. I grew up, I remember Van Halen 1, the album, and, you know, Diver Down, Women and Children First, OU812, 1984. It was the soundtrack of my youth. I remember where I was every time a Van Halen album came out. The Monsters of Rock tour, and just had a poster of him on my wall. Just amazing guitarist, and just condolences to Valerie and Wolfgang and Sammy Hagar and David Lee Roth, Alex, the family, everybody who knew him. Just you know, he built his own guitars, and you know, his, you know, guitar solos played with both hands. Just amazing. Anyways, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Such a loss for the music world. And, you know, don't smoke, people. Do not smoke cigarettes. I mean, I remember his poster on my wall, and he had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He used to stick the cigarette in the neck of his guitar, and he just always smoked, and he drank too and all that. But, I mean, I used to think then, you know, cigarettes, you know, don't smoke. But, you know, smoking is insidious. I mean, I work with people, well, even my stepfather had quadruple bypass, died on the table, still didn't quit smoking. I mean, people don't quit smoking. They just smoke and smoke and smoke, and it's crazy. But anyways, okay. This is so pretty. I absolutely love it. I want to use this dark purple down here as a liner, smoked amethyst, because I just love this dark purple shade, and I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to do a purple look or, sorry, the dog's barking. Let me close the door. It's a beautiful day here in Arkansas. We've been blessed with like 85 degree, 87 degree weather. I wish the pools were still open, but I'm going to use this purple as an eyeliner, getting my little Wayne Goss liner brush here. Wow. I'm going to get some lashes on and be done. I just wanted to do a quick review. I'm very, very happy to have this palette. This is just, Pat McGrath is the best eyeshadow, period, if you want something special. So this would make a fantastic Christmas present for anybody on your holiday list. And I'm just really loving it, and I need to get my lashes on because I have a bunch of videos I want to do for y'all. TJ Maxx has been off the chain this week. I've got so much stuff, and I guess that's why I don't need to buy anything at the Sephora sale. Ulta right now has a $10 off a $40 purchase, and there's nothing that I want there either. And I just picked up the new Lorac Soleil and Noir palettes because I do love Lorac. Yesterday over at TJ Maxx, I found a Lorac Mega Pro palette for $19, and I picked that up. I picked up the, I wasn't going to get it, the Natasha Denona Glam palette, but Sephora sent me an email, $10 off $100 if you put it on your Sephora credit card. And I did want the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash kit this year for 2020 because it had not only a set of lashes that I wanted to try, but it had the Pat McGrath mascara, and I was wanting to try a Pat McGrath mascara, so I bought it, and there was something else in there, I can't remember what, but it made it worth the $40-something price tag. So between the Sephora Lash, and the Natasha Denona Glam palette that came to $100, with all the 5-star reviews on it, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. So I've got that coming, and then yeah, so much. I've got so many videos to do, but I've been super busy at work, and I haven't had time to edit anything. I've got footage and footage and footage, and haven't been able to get anything edited. I'm repeating myself, and this video is too long. I'm so sorry. Anyways. Kind of wondering how Halloween's going to be this year. Jeffree Star's coming out with his mystery boxes next week. And he needs, I mean, how are you going to get that in time for Halloween? It's kind of late, but I can't imagine what's going to be in there. I bet it's going to be the conspiracy palette. Probably time to phase those out. And probably maybe the mini one, but anyways. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one. Again, there is your Pat McGrath Celestial. Very, very pretty. Such a deal for $78, especially if you didn't get the Star Wars palettes like I did. I don't buy the 6-pan palettes because they usually don't have the special shades, and because I have, I've only got the one. It's like the Platinum 6-pan, but I like the special shades that are in her Mothership palettes, and they are releasing 3 quads with this set. But again, I picked up my quads when they went on sale, so in another year, you know, if you don't want to get something right away, if you wait a year, it'll go on sale. I really was attracted to her highlighter too, but it's like $58 or $68 for that highlighter, and Becca's my favorite highlighter, and it kind of looks like a Becca highlighter anyways. So but next year at some point I will pick up that Pat McGrath highlighter. So anyways, yeah, I am again, a special look. Really like that. So anyways, okay, thanks for hanging around and listening. My name is Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave me a message. I'm going to do some more videos, and thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.